Hello all. Today we'll be looking into the tutorial how to play Sudoku. Everyone knows Sudoku. It's a very interesting and well-known puzzle solving game. And yeah, we'll start a new game in a basic easy method. Now we have a Sudoku table. Now for the freshers or beginners, let me review the rules again. So there are 9 rows and 9 columns in the entire box, and each or the entire box is divided into 9 tiny boxes, which again has 9 small slots. So the rule is simple. We have to arrange 1 to 9 digits in every row and every column and every tiny box without repeating, which means every row should have 1 to 9 digits and every column should have all 1 to 9 digits, and every little box, or we can call it a slot, or we can call it with whatever the name, should have 1 to 9 without repetition. So to do this, we can use few tricks, and that makes our Sudoku solving very easy. So let's jump into solving this easy Sudoku. Firstly, we have a pencil option where if we are doubted that a particular number goes into a slot, we will just mark the number there without actually creating an error. This is a famous method when you solve, this is a famous technique when you're solving Sudoku in a paper, or when you have a newspaper or when you have a magazine with Sudoku. This trick really helps you a lot. So we also use pencil option here online, and now let us see the Sudoku box. We have few numbers scattered here, arranged, and firstly we will look into the row or a column which is at most filled, because that leaves out with the choice of very few numbers to be filled. So look at this row. It has 4 empty box, 7, 5 empty box, 1, 8, 9, and again empty box. So what comes here, here? What are the numbers missing in this row? Is there a 1 in this row? Yes. Is there a 2 in this row? No. Is there a 3 in this row? No. There is 4, 5, yes, 6, no. So we have 2, 3, and 6 missing in this row. So every box, in this box, we can put 2, 3, and 6. Same like this. Here in this box, one of the numbers 2, 3, 6 will go, and in this box, one of the numbers 2, 3, 6 might go. So which box will have 2, which box will have 3, which box will have 6 is what we have to figure out. And when we figure it out, that's all it is. That's the basic step to solve Sudoku. So here, 2 cannot come because this little box or this middle row has already 2 here. So we take a pencil and mark 3 and 6. If we try to click 2, but 2 will not come here because there's already 2 here. So we go here and mark 2, 6. And here we'll mark 2 and 3. Now we can also look into another method. See, there is a 3 in this row. So there should be a 3 in this row. There should be a 3 in this row, which is already here. So somewhere in this middle row, there has to be a 3. So can 3 be here? No, because 3 is already here and here. But can 3 be here? No, because already this box has 3. So 3 can only be here and here. So we take a pencil again and mark 3 here, 3 here. Similarly, we keep seeing our possibilities so that we start finding the clues to put the right number. So we will look at 7 now. There is 7 in this row, there is 7 in this row, the last row there is no 7. Similarly, there is 7 in this row, there is 7 in this row, but there is no 7 in this row. And there are a lot of possibilities to place 7. So we will look at 4. Yes. Now let's see. 4 is in this row. 4 is in this row, but 4 is not in the bottom row. So can 4 go here in these two places? No, because this little box has already got 4. Can 4 go anywhere here? No, because this box already has a 4. So the only choice left out is 4 has to be here. And now let's confidently place 4 here. See? And that is how we start solving one by one. Now let's start solving this a little quicker. Now the 4 is in this row, 4 is in this row, the 4 needs to be, in this column. It can be either here, it can be either here. Now we will look into 8. Yeah, the 8 is in this column, the 8 is in this column. If we look at the last 3 rows, the 8 is in these 2 columns, but it is not in the center column. So the 8 cannot go in this box, the 8 cannot go in this box, but 8 can definitely go somewhere in this box. So we will, with pencil, note down 8 and 8. And we will look into 2. 2 is here, 2 is in this row. On the top row, there is 2 scopes for 2. We will see 6, 3, 7, 1. Yep. Now look, 1 is in this row, 1 is in this row, and this row doesn't have 1. And 1 cannot come here because this box has already 1. Same with this box has already 1, so 1 cannot go here. So 1 has to be either here or here. If we place 1 here, there's already 1 in this column. So definitely the 1 has to go here. See, we solved another digit. So by solving each digit, the Sudoku gets little by little easier. Now let's solve it little more quicker. We have 1 placed. So the 1 is in this row, the 1 is in this row, but in the center row, the 1 has to go somewhere else. It cannot go in this box, it cannot go in this box, so the only option is here for 1. So we filled up 1 here, then we look into 6, no possibilities of 6. Yeah, 6 is in this row, 6 is in the second row, in the third row 6 cannot come here because there's a 6 in this box. Same thing with this, 6 cannot come in these 2 places. So 6 can come here, but there's a 6 in this column already, so here we'll go place 6. And 6 is in this row, 6 is in this row, in this 2 columns there is 6. Third column, 6 has to be somewhere here or here. We can just note down with the pencil if we are not very sure, because there are 2 places where a 6 can possibly be at. Now we will look into this row where there are 2 empty boxes left. This row has 1, it doesn't have 2, there is 3, there is 4, there is 5, there is no 6, there is no 7, there is 8, and there is 9. So we are missing out 2, 6 and 9. 2 cannot come here because there's already 2 here. 9 may come here, so we'll note down 9. Oh, sorry, there's already a 9. So 1, 2, we need 2 here. So 2 cannot come here because there's already a box here. So 2 cannot come here because there's already 2 here. So this is the only place 2 can fit itself. So we'll put 2. So the only numbers we are left out in this row is 6 and 7. So 6 can come here, but there is already a 6 here. So 6 has to go here. So 6. So in this row, the only number left out is 7. So 7. See, we have finished the entire row. Now we have 8 more rows left out. Now there's another advantage or a clue here. If we look at the small little box, we have 8 out of 9 digits still, which means there's 1, there is 2, there's 3, there's 4, there's 5, there's 6, there is 7, there is no 8. So obviously 8 goes here. Done. Now we will look into this row where we have 1, where we have 2, 3, 4, 5. There's no 6. 6 can definitely not come here and here because there's a 6 in this box. So 6 goes here. And we need 7 and 9. 7 and 9 has to go here. 9 cannot go here because you see here there is already a 9 in this row, column. So 7 goes here and 9 goes here. Ta-da! We have done with this row also. So let us look into the center box, center bottom box. We have only 2 digits left out. We have 1, we have 2, we have 3, we have 4, we have 5, we have 6, we have 7. Where is 8 and 9? So in these 2 places, we get 8 and 9, but we do not have any clues to suggest us where 8 and 9 goes. So we just mark 8 and 9 with pencil to find other clues. Now, what shall we look into? This is a big, very big blank space in a Sudoku where we do not know which column to search or which row to search or which number to find out. So this is where we have to see each and every other column to find out the possibilities. Now, what shall we see? This column. This column has everything filled other than 2 boxes. So we have 1 here, there is no 2, there is 3, there is 4, there is 5, there is 6, there is 7, there is 8, there is no 9. So 2 and 9 are the only things that should go in this box. So we'll note down with pencil 2 and 9. We'll also note down with pencil here 2 and 9 because there is no other clue we have found out. So definitely these 2 places will be occupied by 2 and 9. It can be either 2 and 9 or 9 and 2. But definitely these 2 will occupy this box. So that's kind of making our situation little better. Now we will look into this row. We have 2 places for 2, 2 places for 3, 2 places for 6. So again in confusion. And we will look into this last box. We have 1, we have 2, we don't have 3, we don't have, we have 4, we don't have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 are here. So 3 and 5 have to come here. So we'll note down with pencil 3 and 5. In this box also we have 3 and 5. Okay. So this row we have 2 places. 3 can come here or 3 can come here. So 3 cannot come here because there's a 3 here. 3 cannot come into this box. So we might either take risk of trial and error, but I recommend not to do so. Now we will look into this box. We do not have 1 in this box. We don't have 2 in this box. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but no 8, but we have 9. So we need to have 2 and 1 and 8 coming. 1 cannot come here because there's already 1 in this row. So 1 can either go here. We'll write 1. 1 can either also go here. We'll write 1. What about 2? 2 cannot come in the center row at all. Look at here. 2, there's already a 2 in this column, so 2 cannot come in this column. So definitely this is a space for 2. So with confidence, place 2 here. So we have only spots left for 1 and 8. 1 cannot come here because there's 1 in this row. See? So definitely 1 is going here. So again, we place 1 there, and the only place left here is 8. So we have finished this box too. So like that, Here, if we come, we thought initially 2, 6, and 3 are the places, but there's already 2, 6 filled up here perfectly. So this place is definitely for 3. And if this is for 3, this place is for 6. And then the only thing left in this row is 2, which is here. See, by just solving one box, we are able to figure out what comes in few boxes related to that. And by this, if you observe here, we had 3 and 5 chances in these two boxes. Now in the last box, the chances of 3 is totally gone because there is a 3 here. So in this column, there is already a 3. So this place, we are getting 5. Thereby 3 here. So this box is done. This box is done. We have few rows done. Almost half the Sudoku is done here. Now we have in this row 2 and 9 are left out, and initially we thought 2 cannot be in this row now because 2 is already here. That's why we have to place 9 here, and thereby the only option left for us here is 2. Now let's look where are the empty rows to be filled. Yeah, the top row. What is missing in the top row? We have 1, we don't have 2. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, no 8, but 9. So we need 2 and 8 in this box. So can 8 come here? No, because there's already 8. So what comes here? Obviously 2, which leaves us 8 in this box. Done. So we will look into this little box in the center top. We have 1, 2, 3, no 4, no 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 4 and 5 has to come in this box. And we'll take this place. There's 5 next to it, which means there's a 5 in the row. So definitely there's no 5 coming here. So it is 4. And 5 here. Done with this. And now if we look into this row, this column, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, no 8, no 9. So 8 and 9, anything can come here. What about this box? 8 cannot come because there's 8 in this box. So definitely a 9 will come here, which makes a possibility of 8 here. And in this box, only in 9 can fit it. Now we start solving like this. We are left out with this row again. Look at this row. There's no 1, there is no 3 in this box. So can 1 come here? Yes. Can 1 come here? No. Why? Because there's already a 1 in this column. Hence, we cannot put 1 here. Thereby, the only place for 1 is this. So we go with 3 here. Done. So what should we look into? Maybe this row? No. Maybe this column? Yes. Or maybe this column? Yes. In this column, we have 1, we have 2, we have 3, we don't have 4, we have 5, we have 6, we have 7, we have no 8, but we have 9. So 4 and 8 are missing. So can 4 come here? No, because there's a 4 in this row already next to it. So only 8 comes here. And the only option left out is 4, which is in this box. Filled. Now we will look into this row, this column. This column has everything but only one box left out, which is 1, we have 2, we have 3, we have 4. We don't have 5, so this is obviously 5. And we can also see like this. We can click 7. We have 7 in this row. We have 7 in this row. This row doesn't have 7. So 7 has to go either one place here. It cannot go here because there's a 7 in that row already, in that column already. So 7 has to go here. And the only thing left out is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We put 9 here. And we are left out with this row, this column. So this column needs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's no 6 in this column. So definitely the 6 cannot be here because it's already in this row. So 6 will go here. And here we have left out with no other choice but 7. So almost all our Sudoku is filled. Now we have this row left. So we'll just take 9. There's 9 here. Where is 9 missing? 9 is in every row, but 9 is not in the first row. In the first row, there are only 2 slots empty, but 9 cannot go here because there's already a 9 here. So 9 can go here. And then what is left out here is 1. So 1 goes here. So we'll deal with 7 similarly. 7 is in every row. 7 is not there in this last column. So it has to come in one of these 2 places. It cannot come here because there's already 7 in that row, so it will obviously come here. And then we will look into this row. This row has 2 numbers missing, 2 boxes. One is that 2 is not here, but 2 is in this box. So 2 cannot come here because 2 is already in this box. So obviously 2 goes here, which leaves out one only box with only one choice. 1, 2, 3. There's no 3, so 3 goes here. And now we have this box with 1, 2, 3, 4. There's no 5 here, so we go with 5. Now I think it's almost done, and we have 1 and 4 left. Can 1 go here? Can 4 go here? No, 4 cannot go because 4 is in the column, so we'll put 1 here, and 4 will be here, and that finishes our Sudoku. And generally it takes less than 5 minutes to finish if you're an expert. Not need to be an expert. If you play few games, you can actually finish it real quick. And thank you for watching. Hope you understood how to sort out